Brings with it. 30 hertz straight up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Lupus Has No Face, the podcast where we talk about real life, real struggles, and lupus and beyond. I'm your host, Savannah Burks, with our special guest, Miss Shavonda, will be she is in the building today, and we will be discussing healing, growing through coach's lens who has lupus, right? So, before all of this, because there was a lot going on behind here, I got caught off guard with a lot of stuff. Y'all don't know. But anyways, how was your ride in here?
It was pretty good.
It was good. So what was it before? What was kind of like your day like?
It was actually nice.
What made it nice?
I actually woke up this morning. I allowed myself to do some meditation.
Okay.
Get my groove going.
Get your groove going.
Yes.
Okay.
Took a little look at myself in the mirror and let myself know that I was gonna rock this day, whether whatever kind of challenges come in.
Yeah.
And I did it. Went to my client house, had a nice little day, and now I'm here.
Well, thank you so much for taking out the time out your busy schedule to be a guest on the Lupus Has No Face podcast. We really appreciate it. So for those who do not know who you are, can you tell briefly who you are? Who is Shavonda? And what does Shavonda have her hands in?
Okay, I am Shavonda, and I'm an entrepreneur. So I have a cleaning and organizing business, Queens Organized Things. I have been cleaning and organizing for about 5 years now. So if you guys are just now seeing me, you're going to be seeing a little bit more of me. I also have my own podcast, Love, Strength, and Love. I have another podcast, which is Guided Clarification, where I tap into the tarot readings. I started tapping into that just to allow myself to see how else can I tap into healing. So I walked through that process, and now I'm here with you.
Okay.
And we've been walking through the life coaching so I can understand how am I going to move on my next level.
Bring it all together.
Yes.
All a whole. So can you tell them where they can find your podcast and Queen of Organized Things? You got a website that you can tell them to, Tone? You can actually put it in the chat as well.
Okay, I do. It is queensorganizedthings.com. You can also reach me at 414-301-7700. That's to book, or you could just go on and check out the work that I've been doing. And for my podcast, you can catch me on Shavonda Evans on Facebook, or I'm on YouTube at Shavonda Marie LSSL 23.
Okay. We're gonna make sure we drop those tags in there. Make sure you guys go ahead and check her out, follow, share, and subscribe. Okay, we greatly appreciate your support. So before we jump right into it, what initially made you decide to invest in coaching?
So many people have been asking me different questions, and I realized that I've been helping everyone else in a way where it was bringing me down and it was draining me. So I said, I like helping other people,
Mm-hmm.
but how can I do it where I can actually, how can I do it where I'm not being drained? So I figured out that I had to walk through the process on my own and then go ahead and get my own coach. And now I'm a little bit more patient to be able to help people in a different type of way.
Okay, so you was being drained out, and you was trying to fix it to where you still want to coach somebody, but you didn't want to be drained, so you had to fix that disconnect.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Before working with me, where were you mentally, emotionally, and or spiritually?
I was on a journey. I was on a journey. Like I found out that I actually had epilepsy. So that was where my journey really started because I had to sit down for so long to figure out who was I? Why was I going through having these different episodes? And it was like I realized it was stress. So at that moment, it was like, how do I not allow myself to have so much stress?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a journey for me. I started to walk through changing my eating habits, allowing myself to exercise, meditate, stepping more out into the nature and connecting with myself, my spirit guides, and my spiritual journey have been something so amazing. I found out so many different type of things that I did not know about myself. So it helped me just learning that piece, which then made me get more serious about my cleaning business, which
Mm-hmm.
then allowed me to open up and start to speak more and get more in tune with my podcasts. So again, life coaching was like the piece for me to say, I'm going to bring it all together and do something different on this journey than I did on the last journey. So I got connected with you when you came to me at an event and told me this is what you were going to be doing. I said, contact me when you do because that's my next move.
And
So
that was your next move.
it
And
is.
not to be jumping too far to go, but I'm glad I have you as a client. It's a lot of clients that could be pretty difficult. But you actually knew what it was that you want. So that's half of the battle, to know what you want, to know your flaws, to know what it is that you need to help with. But you definitely utilize the tools that I provided for you because it shows in your homework. So I'm very grateful that you are evidence
Yes.
of our coaching.
Yes. And that's what it was for me. I had to understand that I've been walking so many journeys and paths in my life that I was jumping out of alignment and jumping in alignment, and I was balanced. And it was like I didn't know exactly which way I really needed to go until I started living it. Like you said, in my experiences, even like from last year, it was like you're ready to go. Now you can be a life coach that will not be drained. Now you can allow this to help other people as much as it's helping you.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And it's a beautiful thing.
yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. We're going to move on to being coached by a lupus coach.
Mhm.
Okay. What stood out to you about being coached by someone living with lupus like myself?
Okay. So it was surprising but not surprising because my little sister has lupus,
Yes.
and my little sister is a person who is just like I don't feel good. I'm not able to do this right now. And she's been fighting it and I've been watching her. But then when I got with you and I started to see different type of things, and I'm like, whoa. I'm telling my little sister, like, baby girl, let's get up, let's do some other things, because I know a woman who has lupus and she out here booming. She's doing a lot of great things. So if you really want to be able to do something different, then we have to move different.
Yes.
So
yes.
it was like, hey, if it's not me, me working with you, it's helping me inspire my little sister a little bit more, which is something, again, I'm helping other people, which is great, but I don't feel drained. I'm always laughing and we're having a good time. You're checking me and, letting me know, hey, you're going down the wrong path, and I jump back on the right path. But that's what I need, and not in a messed up way, but just in a way that say, you got this.
Yes.
Remember where we're going.
Yes. And again, you have to know what you want to do. And because you want it, that's why you're working so hard from it. So that's what separates the do's and the don'ts, right? The don'ts, they want it, but they don't want to do the work for it. They think that they can continue to wake up every day to do the same exact thing and expect different results. It does not work that way, right? Not at all. Did you have any assumptions before starting coaching with me?
It was a little scary because I was like, she don't play. And I know if I'm going to, go and allow myself to be coached by her, I got to be really ready.
Yes.
So when I got that little message to say, you really ready? Don't, I don't want you as a client if you're not really ready. And I'm like, no, I'm really ready. And then you asked me again in our first session, and I was like, I'm ready. But my heart was there, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. It was beating really fast and it was so exciting. But I had to, I'm ready. I wouldn't be coming here and working with you if I wasn't ready. And I knew I was ready because the work that I've been doing all along has been telling me, you're ready. Don't keep repeating the same cycles. Get out your comfort zone.
For sure.
Allow yourself to move through that next journey. You got to link with people that's going to help you walk through that next journey, not push you, not force you, but walk through it with you. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let's go. What do you have for
Just like that.
And she got health issues, so she understands when I come to her about my, episodes, or, it's been 11 months for me. So it's like,
congratulations.
Hey, I thank you. Hey, I've been doing something good. So thank you, because it's the thing of helping me keep my stress level down. And that's what was the biggest thing that was causing me to have seizures over and over again. I had to discover that on my own, which was the hard way because I kept having seizures back to back.
And not knowing why, and discovered that you was stressed out. So why this is flaring up? Oh my God. No, and two, just to say, when you say that you're ready, most people don't know that they're ready, and sometimes you will never be ready, but it shows you that you are ready when you come to standstill and nothing different is happening. You know what I'm saying? You're just going in a revolving door, going in a revolving door. So it tells you that you need to break through another uncomfortable situation in order to get comfortable and to elevate. Because it's gonna be very uncomfortable when you're elevating and growing. Because if it's not, then you're really not doing nothing.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people are scared of. They're scared of getting out that comfort zone to do the work. Yes. Because it's hard, right?
Yes, it's hard,
but it's necessary.
But it's definitely necessary. And when you say that a lot of people don't know when they're ready, right? I knew I was ready, but I didn't know which way I was going to move. I didn't know how I was going to move. I was afraid of what was going to be coming towards me, but I knew it had to be success, especially with all the work that I was putting into. So it was a thing that it was pushing me to say, what's the next step? What's the next step? You may not feel like you're ready, but you're ready. And that's how I knew. It was like, okay, my heart kept telling me, I kept connecting with people around that said, come on, you ready? Let's go. Get out the comfort zone.
What we waiting for?
What we waiting for?
Time waits on nobody.
And it said, be scared and do it anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Just get up and do it.
Sir Quentin, like literally.
Shout out, Sir Quentin.
Shout out. He told me, you know, you only feel like you're not ready because you're scared to get out your comfort zone. So be scared and do it anyway. So that's exactly what I did.
That's some good advice. Be scared and do it anyway. How did my live experience shape the way you receive coaching?
Being able to be around you and just watching you as on social media or just coming to different events that you had, it was like she is really an example. She's really living what she's talking. You know, how she's moving, she's really moving, taking action in the same way that she's moving. I don't know, whichever way, however way how you want to put it, but it's a thing that she's really moving, and I see it. What she's talking about is proof. It's her evidence, and I'm hanging out with you, and it's like, dang, she's moving the same way and talking the same way. I can hang out and get coaching at the same time. Like, this is pretty cool.
Excuse me, we have some technical difficulties. Okay. Yeah, I do preach that you should be living and moving whatever it is that you're doing in life. So if you're a nurse, or you're a mechanic, or you're an engineer, whatever it is that you're doing, you're still supposed to be feeding your brain so you can stay up and float to know, because things change all the time anyway, right? And when you show up and you're not in what it is that you're doing, it will show. It will show. So just ask yourself, how many times have you been at an event or been around someone that has a business or that's in charge of something, but they have no clue what it is that they're doing,
Right?
Because they're not living in what it is that they're doing, right? Yeah, so that's pretty dope. What did you learn about resilience by watching how I show up, even on hard days?
That you are always protected. You're always being guided. So even in them hard days, you're going to allow yourself to get up and do what it is that you need to do. So it's a thing that she's really, I say, oh, no, I'm scared to over the bed or not.
Do it.
You could have kept talking.
Oh,
Not.
Like you could have kept talking.
Excuse me, guys. We are having some technical difficulties with these damn mics.
It's
So
okay. It's okay.
yeah, it's okay.
We've been patient. You know? It's okay.
Okay. What were you saying?
I was pretty much just saying that. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
What was the question again?
I said, how did the coach, well, hold on. Oh my God. What did you learn about resilience by watching how I show up even on hard days?
So yeah, with you just being moving and allowing yourself to get up, it's saying, yes, she's gonna do it. She's got it. She's being guided. She's allowing herself to move. And it's something that's so beautiful. And I love it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We're going to move on to healing through coaching. So how has coaching helped you heal areas of your life you didn't realize that you needed healing from?
It helped me more than I actually realized. Like, it helped me through, like, before I even had you, right? I was my own coach. Then I had just my spiritual guides just sitting and they were coaching me. And it's like, now you're moving in different ways. Now you have someone who's here and she's gonna coach you just as much as the other ones, myself, the spirit guides, right? And you're gonna allow yourself to really move. So
Yeah.
it was a thing of, okay, as long as I stick with her and allow myself to get coached and in the physical, then I will be okay because I know the balance. So you're like the other balance for me, where it's I can step in my masculine or feminine energy, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna help me whichever one. So it's like, no, if I'm being feminine and I'm in my feminine energy, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get up and do it, and you're my masculine energy, and you like, no, we got to get this done.
That's
No,
right.
we said that we're gonna do something, and this is what we're gonna do. You don't
That's
get to do that today. And when you're in your masculine and I want to be in my or you want to be in your feminine and I'm
Mhm.
in my masculine. No. So it's a thing of life coaching goes a long way.
Yeah, for
And
real.
I didn't really understand how much that I really needed it. A lot of people like, oh, I don't need this and I don't need that. I knew I needed, because again, I was trying to do it all on my own. You're not able to do it all on your own. You
No,
may be able to do it in the beginning, but that's you. You're still not doing it on your own though, because you're actually tapping into your spirit guides or your higher power, and you're allowing yourself to really get guided and
absolutely.
tune in with yourself. So you're never really doing it alone. And when you get people in the physical, they just there for you, and it shows you you're not alone.
Yeah, for sure. And people don't understand that you need a team. And what your team looked like a month ago may not look how that same look 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is here for a season, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the person that you start with could be the person that you eventually end up with, but it could not be. So it all depends
Right.
on how you guys mash and what you guys have to offer each other, because it should be a give and take on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be able to receive. You got to be able to receive with an open mind. You got to be able to always be teachable, because once you stop being teachable or a student, that's
Mm-hmm.
when shit goes to hell, right? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You can never think that you're bigger than the program.
Exactly.
Never. Um, what emotions or mental shifts have you experienced doing our work together?
Oh, it's been a lot of mental shifts, a whole lot of them. Like literally, like it was a mental shift where I didn't understand how much I needed, coaching. And it was like, I'm gonna do it just because I'm gonna tune into, I want to tune into it. And then it was like, oh no, this is something that's powerful. I'm into this, I'm all in. Hold on. Wait, is there anything that I need? Hold on. And it was me, it's just different shifts, especially when it was like I would talk to you. It would be a different shift from talking to me just doing homework. So it's like I'm shifting but it's always a good shift,
Yeah,
a positive shift. And it's like, okay, Shavonda, the shifts is amazing. It's something that I need.
yeah,
So I never really understood it until now, that shifts is something that I would want, especially if they're positive shifts.
for sure.
Because talking to you and then having that shift where it's doing my homework is still a positive, like I said, a positive shift
Hmm.
where it's like, yes, you still got it, and I hear that in my head, and I'm in my homework, and then now I got my my own self on the other side, like, yes, you got it. And so what is this, and it's like, that coach, it's like you're there
Like a
no
second
matter
voice.
what, you know what I mean, no
Hmm.
matter what it is that I'm doing or how I'm moving. It's like you're there, but then I got my own self on this side too. That's Shavonda Evans. Shavonda Marie is out here just blossoming, but Shavonda Evans is the one that's like, hold on, let me check you. That's the one that's standing on that solid foundation.
No,
So
for
she
real.
always gonna be there, but it's somebody else that always coming in, like you said, to help me learn something.
And again, you wanted it. Like I remember when
Mm-hmm.
when our first coaching session, how you used to do your homework. I used to be like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, But as time went on, you was learning fast and you was progressing fast, and I was very proud and intuitive, and I actually like reading your responses for the homework that I was giving you, because it was showing me that this is something that you wanted to do. You were showing me proof, because I'm not your mentor, so I'm not finna sit up there and be on your back. I'm not a mentor. That's what a mentor would do.
Right.
I'm a coach. I'm supposed to give you the tools and the things that you need in order to be sufficient on your own.
Mhm.
And you were actually really doing that. It only really took, how can I put this? You know how sometimes you don't have to whip a kid, but you can talk to a kid and they cry anyways.
Right.
So it was almost for you. If I said something to you, you didn't like that embarrassment. You know what I mean? You felt some type of way, and you was like, she ain't about to say this to me again. Like, you won't get to say this to me again.
That's exactly how I was. Like, I did not like that. Hold on, Shavonda. Wait. Now you got to check your own self, because she didn't check you, or she didn't got on your back. Like, hold on. We ain't having that happen again. So what we gonna do next time?
Yeah, and you always showed up doing something different. You always showed up doing something different. How did the coaching space feel different from others you've been in?
It was something like you said, I have a mentor, I have a therapist, and I have a life coach. All three of y'all are different. All three of y'all provide me with something different, which really helped me say, we walking on this road. And that lets me know, hey, you're not alone. Even if you feel like you are, I got you. And it's like, okay, well, hey, let's go. You know, I'm scared. So what, you scared? Let's go. You know, it was always, that was the thing that kept me motivated, to know that the life coach is here. She's gonna give me the tools that I need. I have a mentor, they're there, so they're gonna give me the things that I need, right? I have a therapist, so again, they're gonna give me the things that I need. And it's like,
absolutely. And then sometimes you just needed validation, but you already knew. You knew, but you was on a shaky. Your foundation was shaky. So when you would call me, I used to be like, listen. I used to hit you back with the question. And I'm like, do that make sense to you?
I'm like, no.
And just looking at you right now, I'm so proud of you, because you don't say I don't know when the last time you said I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know when the last time you said that. I don't know when the last time you was shy as a little, you know what I'm saying, little girl shy man. You have really blossomed, and I am so proud of you because you showed up for your own self. I can give you the tools all day.
Right.
If you don't put them to action, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Right.
This is your life, not mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand. Like, you pay me, yes, but when you first came to me, what did I say to you?
It's not about the money.
So if you're not gonna give me 100% of what I need, I don't want to coach you.
Right. Because you want the evidence, not the money.
I want the evidence.
Not all about the money. And I was like, okay, you know, like, oh, that right there, like I said, was my motivation. Because before, I thought I had tools, but then when I went to use them, it's like, okay, they kind of dull, and it's keep going in the same circles, and it's like, dang, didn't I just draw you? And it's like, hold on, let me draw you again and again, but you ain't, it's not getting no darker. The picture is not becoming the picture, because I'm using the same tools that's not even you doing anything. So yes, you're giving me the tools, and that's what's giving me the motivation to take that action, to keep going, even when I'm scared.
Yeah, and most people wouldn't even have said that. You know what I'm saying? Most people, because that scare most people off. But you're not going to play with my time, and I'm not going to play with your time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you said you had tools, but they wasn't working, they was duh. And people have to understand, what worked for me a month or two ago, it may not work for me today. And that's okay.
Right.
That's the norm.
It is.
But as long as you understand that, we are already moving forward. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. In what ways did you feel seen, heard, or supported?
So many ways. Even when you send me a text message. It lets me know that you've been hearing what I said, because in the beginning, that's what I said. I would like a text message, just just to let me know, hey, what you doing? How you feeling? Do my own check-in just in case I did not do a check-in. And it's like you do it at the right moments, or you give me that phone call like, you okay? You okay? And it's like at the right moment. So again, that's something that it really helps me.
Well, thank you. I'm thankful that I was able to show up in the way that you needed. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. We're going to move on to growth and transformation. What vision of yourself walked into coaching, and who are you now?
I am Shavonda Marie. That's me.
That's her. That's her.
And I'm her.
That's her.
I'm her.
Yes, you are.
I didn't walk into the point of, you got this. You, again, like you said, show up for yourself. Even when you think nobody is watching, somebody is always watching. But even if you feel like they not, feel like you want to show up for yourself just because, you got this.
You do.
So I'm her, y'all.
That's right. That is fucking right. What was one breakthrough moment that you really changed things for you?
Do I really only get to say one? Because
you can say you can say more than one.
Had so many, like from the beginning when I first came to you, and it was a thing of, I got so much stuff going on. How am I gonna fit this in? I don't know how I'm gonna fit this in. And it was like, I started moving things around and started paying attention to how I can take things or what needed to come out. And it was like, now it just started flowing. And it was like, okay, wow. So you fit in, it just came into play. And it was like allowing me to keep going.
Yeah. You did that twice and that was it.
That was the first time. And the second time was just a couple days ago. When I called, did I call? Yeah, I called. And then you was like, I'm going to call you right back. And then you called me right back. And you was like, are you okay? And I was like, no. But I in my mind, I was saying, no. But then I said to you, like, no. You was like, what's wrong? And I got to saying what was wrong. And you was like, okay, how did that make you feel? And what's the, how can we work from here? And I'm like, man, what? And that just allowed me to start going, because I really wanted to go back to the moment of, man, this is some bull. F this. I'm finna snap out. And it was like, no. But just talking to you and hearing your voice, and it was like, no, stay in this moment. You have grown this far. Don't allow yourself to step back. So again, it was a wake-up call for me to say, you did. You give yourself that reality check.
Yeah.
You came this far. I received, after that, it was like the biggest, oh my God. It was like the biggest clarity of so much that was coming, that came in. And it was like, damn, that was a real wake-up call for me.
No, yeah. And you calmed your own, like I was there, but you calmed your own self down. Like you calmed down. We got off the phone with an understanding, a conclusion. You wasn't confused about anything. And you did that. You did that. I was just asking you the right questions, and you heard, and you was able to say it back to let me know that you understood. But you also let yourself know, like,
yeah,
hold on, what did I just say?
Yeah. That was me giving me a wake-up call, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes, you know how when you be like, I don't want to hear what you got to say, and then you hear what that person got to say, and they ask you that one question, and you look like, damn, did I do that? Or why did I do that? And then you get to start seeing different things like you did it because you was pissed. You did it because you was in your, you don't know how to control your emotions. And then I'm sitting there like, okay, like, well, how do I get to controlling my emotions? So now it's like I'm learning on my own, which was another wake up call to say, you got
Yeah, you do got this, and you trust yourself. You trust me, and you trust yourself now. That's two different things.
But I wouldn't have
And
been able to trust you if I didn't trust myself. Because I would have been like, who the hell are you talking to? I'm not listening to you, but it was a thing my heart was open now.
It was, your heart and your mind was open. And you have to have that open in order to be taught, because when you're being taught something, it's not always pretty. And you can't expect to have friend moments when we are in a teacher moment, because you got to know how to pivot and code switch. You know what I'm saying? And you respect every time I do that. So that makes it easy. It makes it very easy. What habits, beliefs, or patterns did you have to release?
Man, I'm still in the process of releasing, but my number one habit was not holding myself accountable. Right, that was my biggest thing. Lying to myself. Those were habits that
what does lying? I just briefly. What does lying to yourself look like?
Man, it's saying that. So first off, I'm supposed to be somewhere on time, but I'm gonna be there at that time. But then I'm lying to myself because I know damn well I'm not about to be there at that time, because I only got 5 minutes to get out of here, and I'm supposed to be there 5 minutes ago. So I just lied to my own self. Or the point of, I'm gonna come and spend time with you guys, but then I know in my head, like, I'm not going. I already got another plan here. So it's like, why are you lying to yourself? Well, let me be honest with me and whoever I'm talking to.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now, if I'm going to continuously allow myself to be a liar, then I'm going to run into so many other liars. Meaning that I'm going to draw liars to me. So I'm going to look up and people going to always be lying to me. And it's like, why is everybody lying to me? So that gives me a reality check to say, hey, Shavonda, you lying to yourself. But a lot of people don't know and understand that, because they be lying to themselves, and not intentionally lying to yourself, because you're not going to say, oh, no, I'm going to drink that water and don't ever drink it. You're eventually going to get thirsty and you're going to drink the water. So you're not really lying. But I'm talking about deeper. It's not always about the basics. You sometimes have to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Are you really lying? If I said I'm going to lose 20 pounds and I don't never go to the gym, I was lying to myself. Or I don't change my eating habits, I'm lying to myself. Like, why? Just say I want to lose 20 pounds, but I don't know if I'm going to get my ass up and go to the gym every day.
You're very realistic.
But I may just work out at home. But at least I'm not lying, because I am working towards losing that 20 pounds.
Lying to yourself and making up excuses to where you validating the bullshit.
Yes. Validation. It, like you said, I needed it. So when I first came to you, I felt like I needed. Now I know I don't need it. Not from everybody else. Maybe sometimes for myself, like, you know that, girl. But, it's a thing of, I know I don't need it. Some people don't know it. They don't realize it.
What you don't know is what you don't know.
That's why you got to listen and pay attention.
Yes.
You never know who's telling you the truth.
Actions always speak louder than words. Actions always speak louder than words, and how you see other people treat other people that surround you. Because best to believe, if that person is doing some messed up stuff to A, they're going to do it to you. It's just when they're going to do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real big on how people treat other people around me, because
and that's
you gonna do that to me.
Their self.
Yeah.
They saying I could treat this person this way and treat that person this way. So I'm gonna treat you bad, messed up, but I'm gonna treat this person good. You lying to yourself because you treat both of them messed up.
Yeah. Because you a messed up individual.
Exactly.
People treat people how they look at themselves.
Right. But a lot of people not gonna say I'm toxic, you know,
because they don't think that they are.
No, exactly.
And
they're lying, because if you going around and playing with emotions, people feelings, or you going around and you hurting people or doing, you know, tit for tat, then you a messed up individual.
Yeah.
So admit to yourself that you have a mental problem and fix the shit.
People don't like to look at themselves in the mirror and take accountability, boy. They don't like that. They don't like that.
We need to.
How has coaching helped you show up differently in your relationships, work, or on purpose?
Well, I can speak a little bit clearer. You know, I can communicate a little bit better than I did before. I can, you know, like, definitely with my relationships with my kids, it's like, no. They like, why? No.
No explanation needed after that. That is the explanation.
Like, I even be want to say because I said so, you know, but it's a thing of, do I need to say anymore? Look at the face. I ain't saying nothing else. But it just, in all different relationships, it helped me in all areas. Like, even within my own self, even within my kids, my family, friends, business, you know, community. It's like I can actually stand on my boundaries a little bit more. And speaking was a big thing for me. But that's why I started my own podcast. And in the beginning, y'all watch my podcast, you'll be like, what the heck is she talking about? What's going on? But then when I got with different type of people, you will see that, oh, she's learning how to communicate.
Some substance. That's dope.
So it really helped me. Literally.
That is really, really dope. You making me feel but you know, I do
need to.
You know, I know what I'm doing over here. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. We're gonna move on to perspective and awareness. How did working with a lupus coach change your understanding of chronic illness?
That although you go through the moments where you are in pain, take that time that you need. It's okay for you to do that, but don't allow yourself to take too much time.
Yeah.
And you showed me that even when you was like, I don't, you know, I'm tired and this is some BS. And I'm like, it's okay. You was like, I'm going to just give myself a moment. And you took a moment and you came back like, okay. And even when I see you out in the world, it's like, you don't even look like you got a chronic illness.
Thank
you. But then I hear the moments, so I, you know, can be around you and feel the energy, and it's like, it's okay. Yeah. And then you take that and you turn it into this. Like, who would know that you got lupus and you have chronic pain? Who would know that?
Nobody, unless I tell them.
You don't look like it. And that's the thing that I love about it. Because it's like, okay, well, she did took hers. I'm going to take mine too. Like, ain't nobody going to know that I didn't have multiple seizures back then. And my body used to just shut down on me where I couldn't move. Nobody's got to really know that unless I tell them. But, you know, it's a thing of hanging with the right people allows you to move the right way.
You are a product of your environment. You are a product of your environment. And I thank you. I worked so hard to be like this. It took work.
And come on, sis. That's what I'm saying, babes. Get with her, babes. Because I know you can do it. I've seen you do it. You just
Mhm.
gotta get yourself in the right environment.
You do. And it makes, and some people are intimidated of the right environment because the environment is so toxic and they don't understand why they're toxic. Well, your mother toxic, your father toxic, your friend is toxic, your brother is toxic. Like, what make you think you're not going to be toxic?
Exactly.
Who else do you have in your circle that's a balance of all of these things? You don't have not a person. And some people are very intimidated by people like us because they feel like they don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like it's going to be judgment. And that's all playing in your head. Yep. Nobody said that. Nope. You get to talk to somebody, you get to know people, you get to ask for help. You have to ask for help.
Yes.
Everybody needs help. You know what I'm saying? So people have to get out of their own head because they are their worst enemy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You get out of that head of yours. Man. You open your mouth and you never know what comes your way and what may change your life. Exactly. The nose is going to make you. Yes. But it don't stop you. It's just that, you know how many no's I heard? Man, you know how many no's I heard? I don't give a crap. It's just, I just look like I wasn't supposed to be in that room anyways. And then when I get in the rooms that's supposed to be all of that, those rooms are not all of that. But you ain't gonna know until you actually get in those rooms. People from the outside looking in think it's just, oh no. Right. That's a whole nother story. Right. But yeah, no. So you got to show yourself grace and be patient. Right. And if you want different, you got to do different. You just have to. That's the only way it's going to work. The only way. That brings me to my next question. What did you learn about grace, patience, or slowing down? That it has to happen. We have to give ourselves grace. We have to have patience, and we have to sometimes slow down. Like, even when we feel like we don't need to or we don't want to. Like, I do it all the time. Like, I'll be like, I got to get my work done. I got this work to do and this client, and I got to do this. It's like, wait, baby, slow down. Yeah. Give yourself that grace. Allow yourself to see you are doing what you need to do, but you need to take a breather. Because if you don't, we gonna shut you down. When I say we, I'm talking about the universe. Because God don't play no games. When he wants you to rest, you gonna get that rest, whether you want to or not. Yeah. So absolutely. Absolutely. And you don't want to be made to sit down at the wrong time. No, you don't want to be made to sit down at the wrong time. And not only that, when you're on go mode, I call it road running, when you're on run running, you can't really see what it is that you actually accomplish. It. You can work, and not get nothing done. Remember you told me that? And not get nothing done. You just running laps. And what have you completed? Not nothing, but you exhausted because you done did all this and ain't did not nothing. And people don't understand that. You have to slow down so you can see what it is that you're doing and what needs to be done, and take a step back to see, okay, I need to go about a different way when it comes to this, because this way haven't been working for a pretty long time now. Yep. Right? Yep. But people they be chasing after the wrong thing. Yeah. And you chasing after the wrong thing, you gonna always have habit. Right. And I feel like when people are chasing after the wrong things, it's pretty much they chasing after who am I? What do I want? Which means now they running and they confused and they got all these different distractions. They not allowing themselves to make the choices that's going to allow them to dedicate, focus, and keep themselves aligned. You just dropped the mic. I ain't gonna say nothing. She just dropped the mic. I ain't gonna even say nothing else after that. How has this experience impacted how you treated yourself and others? Oh, I like this one for you. Man, it was a big impact. Like, literally, it helped me focusing on my own self allowed me to really show up and help others. Not do it for others, but help others. It was a thing. All I can say is beautiful. Literally. And it allowed me to really show up for it impacted my whole life. Like, it allowed me, like I said, to work on self and then be able to have that energy, be able to have that strength, that confidence to help others, because that's what I'm here for. And I'm not able to show up for other people if I'm not able to show up for myself. That's right. You have to take care of you before you can try to take care of the world, because it don't work that way.
Mm-mm.
And
The
people don't understand.
distractions.
People pour from an empty cup all day.
That's
And then
because
they
of the
complain about it
distractions.
because they don't have nobody to pour back into their cup. So you're going to keep doing the same thing and complain about it. You have to make that change.
Yep. Take
Mm.
the emotions out of it
Mm-hmm.
and see the reality of everything that's not serving you to help you grow and elevate is a distraction.
And it doesn't matter who they are to you.
No.
You don't owe anyone nothing. You owe yourself.
Yes.
You owe yourself. You got to
Yes.
get your stuff together in order to start helping other people. You cannot have people draining you.
Nope.
And that's going to be your life story. I'm not at where I'm supposed to be at because I didn't help this person. I didn't help my mom. I helped my dad.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
You made that choice.
That's
and
right.
if you made that choice and you decided that I'm gonna allow myself to stay in this weak / vulnerable moment, then other people is gonna keep coming in and it's gonna not allow you to grow or elevate.
Yeah.
Like that's a big thing, especially in our Black community. And people don't want to admit that they're mentally messed up. If you're mentally messed up, then you're going to be emotionally messed up.
Yeah.
And if you're emotionally messed up, now you physically messed up. And then what's going on? You really don't know who you are. So you really don't know what you want because, again, you mentally, physically, and emotionally messed up. So how can you say this is what I want? Because you don't even you won't have a plan to how to get it because you can't think too much because it's meant your mental is messed up. It's too blocked.
Product of your environment.
So
people you want better, you gotta do better. That's just simply it.
And we get 3 chances. 3. The first time you can explore and experience. The second time it's on you. What do you want? Do you like what you're doing and is it helping you grow, or do you not like what you're doing and it's not helping you grow? It's your choice. You make that decision. The third one, the universe steps in. And you don't want them to step in because you're gonna be pissed. Like you're gonna feel like your life just dropped to the bottom or it's falling. Like it's gonna feel like everything just, why this keep happening to me? Why this keep happening to me? Because you're getting off the wrong path. And I'm trying to help you step back into alignment. But a lot of people don't even know what alignment is.
They don't.
Tap into your body.
You gotta live, yeah.
7 main chakras. And we gonna talk about that. Tap into my channel with you. I talk about it a lot on my channel. Literally 7 main chakras. It helps you. Guided clarification. It's on YouTube or Facebook with guided clarification. Either one.
Okay.
And we talk about it a lot, but it's all about you tapping into your body. And a lot of people don't know that's why we have so many different issues. Like you not being able, you go some days and don't have it. That's you helping you tap in your body. Me not going through seizures or having them. It's me. I'm taking control of my body.
Yeah.
Now I'm not stressing my body out. I didn't allow so many things to be cleared out of my life, which is not so stressful.
Oh.
So it's a thing of we tapping into our own body.
Yes.
Tune into it.
Tune into it. Cause I'm like, oh, we get off track. Like, oh, okay. We're gonna move into coaching styles and impact. What would you say is unique about my coaching approach?
Number 1 is you, like I said before, you able to show someone what you're teaching is not just you're not just talking it, you're actually living it. And then you get to show them that this is how it has to be. That was number 1 for me. Dang, she really is. She teaching me what I need to know, but I'm watching her live it. That was number 1 for me.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. How did my empathize on rest, boundaries, and self-awareness help you grow?
Wait, say that one more time.
How did my emphasis on rest, boundaries, and self-awareness help you grow?
It helped me a lot, especially with me when, like I said, it will always be them right moments that you'll call, like, oh, how did you sleep? Or you'll call like, how did you sleep? Oh, I ain't sleep good. Why did you not, why didn't you get that sleep? How you feeling today? Why you not having a good day? It's always, I ain't gonna say was, because it's still happening, which is something amazing, like it's that piece of tapping into it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always help, and you always come at the right time to ask me the questions or just listen to me and say, girl, you need some sleep, or girl, how about doing it this way? It's a big thing.
It is. It definitely is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. What tools or lesson have stayed with you the most?
All of them. The tool of life coaching, which is allowing myself to, for one, be my authentic self.
Yes.
For two, practice what I preach.
Yes.
For three, don't let nobody else tell me how to move if I'm definitely know I'm moving in the right direction.
Or if you don't see no work coming from them, you can't tell me something that you ain't practicing. I need to be able to, how they say, like, I need to be able to go on your page and see what it is that you do the first couple of scrolls. If that's not happening,
then I don't want to watch the page.
There you go. There you freaking go.
I ain't even gonna follow you.
There you freaking go. For real. For real. How did accountability feel in this coaching relationship?
It felt beautiful. Like literally, like I said, I can hold myself accountable, just like I was saying earlier. Hey, I already just checked myself in the car, I did, because now this being in my session really helped me to say, if you can hold yourself accountable, you can tell yourself the truth.
Oh,
and if
yeah.
you can be truthful with yourself, then you are able to allow yourself to stay aligned and move in the direction you need to move in, no matter what challenges come your way, no matter what distractions come your way, because they gonna come.
They gonna come. They gonna come. It's life. They gonna come.
Definitely.
Are you gonna pass the test?
Hold yourself accountable. Yeah, you can be truthful and you can change them, and you can pass the test.
You are a mess. You are a mess. So we're gonna leave some encouragement for the listeners, right? What would you say to someone considering coaching but feel unsure?
Be scared and do it anyways.
Okay, Sir Quentin, shut up and hustle.
I feel you on that.
I feel you on that. No, I'm going off of what you said.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I can't even get it out.
I'm like, where's that out?
No, going off what you said. No, for real. That's what it is. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Why do you believe coaching is for everyone, not just for people in crisis? Ooh.
Because no matter if you're in a crisis or not, you still need direction. You still need to be able, because you could be going down the right direction in one area and you need organization in another area.
Yeah.
So no matter what it is, I say that everybody needs it, because again, we ain't able to do everything at that moment.
Exactly.
And sometimes some stuff get pushed to the back and they try to come back up real fast, or some stuff get moving too fast and you got to step back. But you won't know that unless, you have them people, them life coaches, them therapists, or the mentors that say, hey, hold on, slow down, or hold on, let's check this, let's move in this direction. So we need those. It's a good tool to have, especially when you're actually walking through the healing process of organizing your life.
Yeah, for sure. And you want to get it, you want to have it before you even get to those crisis moments. Mentors have mentors, coaches have coaches, therapists have therapists.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. How would you describe this experience in one sentence?
Beautiful. This is beautiful.
You're a mess. We're gonna be moving on to closing. Okay. What are you currently working towards right now?
Mm. I'm working on just living in my purpose and allowing myself to continuously be beautiful in and out. Like success, hey, it's gonna come. Failure gonna come. The challenges gonna come. Like the amazing journey's gonna come. But my main focus is stay focused on the beauty.
Yeah, we're moving feet.
That's it. Because it's beautiful. Even though a lot of times all we see is toxic and messed up, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And if you're a beautiful person in and out, you're gonna always see that. So make yourself a beautiful person. I don't know how y'all gonna do it. Maybe get a life coach and they can guide you. Maybe tap into the tarot and get the guidance. Whatever it is, it's beautiful.
It is.
And it's beautiful and amazing to have beautiful people around you to help you live in this beautiful world, although it seems effed up. I'm gonna say that.
That was dope. You got some bars there. Okay, she got some bars there.
Aww.
What does healing and growth means to you today?
Everything. Without me being able to heal, I wouldn't be able to grow.
That's right.
So I have to. It's everything to me. If I wasn't healing, I will not be growing. And I've been stuck way too long to not grow. So anybody who feel like you've been stuck or you have been stuck and you know it and you want to not be truthful with yourself,
listen.
It's okay.
Yes, it is.
It's okay. But at some point in time, we got to move on. We have to.
Got to. Is there anything you want to say directly to me or to the listeners?
To you, I want to say thank you for being a beautiful person in and out. To the listeners, I want to say thank y'all for allowing yourself to even listen to this episode so that y'all can learn that you need help or if you got help, continuously to take action. And thank you for being a beautiful person. All of y'all.
She's smashing it, ain't she? Oh. Where can people connect with you or support you on what you're building?
Okay. Queens Organized Things at queensorganized.com or 414-301-77 to book with me. That's supporting me. So tap in. And Love, Strength, and Love is on YouTube and Facebook at Shavonda Evans on Facebook and Shavonda Marie LSSL23 on YouTube, or I'm always out here in the community. You know, y'all can find me events or
Yeah.
Just pay attention to Shavonda Evans page, and you will see a lot that I do. It goes on. Just guided clarification. Don't forget that one, especially to the ones who want to allow themselves to receive that guidance that they
for sure. And one last thing, what did being coached by someone who lived with lupus teach you about strength?
It's amazing, and we can all get it. So be scared and do it anyways.
I appreciate your time. You coming out here on your busy day. It's always a blessing to have you on this podcast. So thank you so much for showing up. And
You're so welcome.
you're a mess. She a mess, y'all. And for those that are interested in coaching, please check out SNA Coaching. You can book a free 30-minute consultation there, or you can go to the Savannah Burks, SavannahBurks.com, and it can be on there as well. And for those that are still interested in the Guide Living Well with Lupus book, whether you got an autoimmune disease or not, it's going to help you deal with a lot of things that you're going to be dealing with throughout your life. And it has a journal in there. Is a journal attached. Oh my God, my tongue is just going crazy.
That's okay.
Which can be purchased on www.lupushasnoface.com. Until next time.